baby.
God help us.
Eagle 2, this is command. Missile impact confirmed downtown. Casualties heavy.
Hold still, sir. Here, take this.
Thank you.
Cover left! Keep moving!
We are losing the harbor. Repeat, harbor lost.
Stay with me. You're gonna be okay. Stay with me.
All units.
Hey, we remain faithful in temptation. Rejoice in tribulation. Demonstrate patience in every situation. Picking up the pieces to their heart restoration. People broken hearted and in need of salvation. Salvation.
Yeah.
We in captivity. We done lost our history. Disconnected from his laws, now there's no integrity. Here's the book and let them see, because they dying in these streets. Walking in darkness, and where the carcass is, the eagles be. Walking in darkness, and where the carcass around us like vultures. Murder on their mind when they approach us. Let your light shine, watch them scatter like roaches. Babylon falling cause we taking back our culture. Heal our land, Abba now put us back in agriculture. This word burning them up, Romans is a flamethrower. We prophesy destruction, nukes coming, game over. International, continental, ballistic missile. Them bombs dropping like rain, no drizzle. The lake of fire make them sizzle. Showing fruits of the spirit, we don't gather figs of thistles.
That's the dog, you know, so just like you were saying, like the dog.
Time it is. It's your boy Chef D-Nail over here at Guess Who's Cooking. Good cooking, good eating, good living. Y'all know how we do it every Sunday about this time, man. We're going to get straight to it. We got the chicken and dumplings, all right? We got the perch fish with the mac and cheese, with the yams, with the 5 cheese toast over here on the Texas side. And of course, we got the world famous turkey tips, all right? We also got, on this one, we got the greens with the turkey tails, and we got the spaghetti. You already know what time it is, man. Hit the link, 773-992-4737 is the phone number to place your order every Sunday, all right? And you can hit us up on the Cash App to make payments at Guess Who's Cooking, the number 2, all right? You can hit the www.guesswho'scooking on the World Wide Web. You can catch us on Facebook Marketplace under Guess Who's Cooking, and of course on TikTok, man, at Guess Who's Cooking. Come on down, get your orders.
Give me shame, I give you peace from underneath. Give me mind and being light to reignite. Can you open up the doors to let me in? Can you open up the doors to let me in? You could put the head inside, don't tap my head. As I sing the love inside from out my mouth. Tell me what you need to find. Tell me now. Tell me what you need to find.
This the book of Job, chapter 11 and 14. If iniquity be in thy hand, put it far away, and let not wickedness dwell in thy tabernacles.
I caught a demon in my house and cast it out on sight. That's why they hate on Yasharala, cause we shine that bright. Them other nations in the dark and we the children of light. Yeah, we the salt of the earth and yeah, we breaking the curse. And we rehearse the righteous acts cause we ain't trying to get murdered. And yeah, fishermen. We lit like 7 candlesticks. Confess my faults, no secret sin. They on the outside looking in, peeping in, peeking in. They thinking about sneaking in, but we perceive thoughts. And obey what we've been taught. Okay, my riches stored in heaven. I don't lock it in a vault. Standing on my father's business. Yeah, I walk it how I talk. Against the rulers of the darkness of this world, I done fought and knocked them out. With my sword, about to cut their heads off. They put up Planned Parenthood, but couldn't cut the eggs off. So we scramble up their brains while they drunk off eggnog. Babylon was Big Wolf, now it's just a dead dog. America, the mother of harlots. The saints gon' take the kingdom, that's gon' happen regardless. Yeah, how was Shy coming, garment like red carpet. Brought this truth to their ear, but they still didn't hearken. I caught a demon in my house and cast it out on sight. That's why they hate on Yasharala, cause we shine that bright. The mother nations in the dark, and we the children of light. Yeah, we the salt of the earth, and yeah, we breaking the curse. And we rehearse the righteous acts, cause we ain't trying to get murdered. And yeah, this truth is gonna heal you, but at first it gon' hurt. That's why you see us in the field, putting in laborers work. Feet in the block with that manna that came from heaven with mercy.
No den of thieves striving for the paradise. Can't turn my father's house into a house of merchandise. Can't be a leader, your heart not circumcised. Wanna be on demon town till I cast them out. When I exercise, the Bible get weaponized. It's my sword, it'll leave a heathen paralyzed. Holy Spirit get energized, prophecy visualized. Witchcraft get minimized through the vaccine they synthesize. Wanna see my people victimized. Tell the Allah how you come through and terrorize. Yasha Allah rise. My soul on fire, I see it in my eyes. Babylon, straight out the rotten apple. Grab Esau by his heel and his Adam's apple. Cast every single demon out the tabernacle. Yahweh shall return, leave them all trampled. I caught a demon in my house and cast it out on sight. That's why they hate on Yasharala, cause we shine that bright. The mother nations in the dark, and we the children of light. Yeah, we the salt of the earth, and yeah, we breaking the curse. And we rehearse the righteous acts, cause we ain't trying to get murdered. And yeah, this truth is gonna heal you, but at first it gon' hurt. That's why you see us in the field, putting in laborers work. Feet in the block with that manna that came from heaven with mercy.
Shalom, can you hear me?
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All praises, man. What a beautiful display that we have here, man. I'm just in awe at all the new stuff, man. You know, I'm old school, so this is beautiful. You know, seeing all these lovely things that we have going on. Shalom, everybody. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah to the brothers. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Shemartah to the sisters. You understand? First and foremost, we want to say to Abanawa, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, I ask that he move me out of the way and that he take over and that he use me as a vessel. You understand? So that whoever needs to be touched or edified by this word, I pray that he does it. I move myself out the way. In Yahweh Shai's name, I do pray. Amen. Okay, let's get to it, baby. I mean, there's a lot going on out there. You know what I mean? Like, every day, it's like just from 20 years ago to 15 years ago, you used to get like a prophecy here and there. But nowadays, it's like prophecy happening every day. It's crazy. Like my brother on a class last night, it's time for them to come sit down in the dust. Now, my first lesson was that Yahweh took this war to earth. Yeah, man, this is part 2 of him taking this war to earth, because now he's going to make them take each other to war, and he's going to take the earth. You understand what I'm saying? All praises to Yahweh Shai. The third woe cometh quickly. And we over here, we celebrating. You understand? I know sometimes as a human being, we get a little nervous about what we see in the news and everything, but you know what? It's not time for nervousness, man. I mean, we're human, of course, but I mean, you got to look into these scriptures. There's comfort. We don't just go to them scriptures for comfort when somebody dies. There's comfort in those scriptures when there's things going on all around you, when there's chaos going on everywhere. There's comfort in these scriptures. You understand what I'm saying? We know what's coming, because guess what? The Most High told us through these scriptures what's coming. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like watching a horror flick or watching a flick, right? And you're sitting up there and you maybe the first time you watch it, you jumped at that part, right? That's because you didn't know that little demon or whatever was behind the couch or behind the wall. But, reading these scriptures, I mean, all that we're seeing right now should not be a surprise to nobody. We all should be rejoicing because everything in the world right now that's happening is happening for Yasharala. It's happening for us. Everybody needs to be jumping for joy. The third woe cometh quickly. That's
right.
You understand? So I got my read on deck. Let's get it, baby. Yes, sir. There he is, my man. Let's start off with the classic, man. The one that we all learned in the Christian church if you were a Christian. Let's go to Matthew 24. Give me 4 through 9.
Take me off mute. You're off mute. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 4.
Come on.
And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Stop right there real quick. I wasn't even going to mention this because I want to go straight into the war. And I did have video on it, but you guys go look this up, right? There's this cat in Africa right now called Ibu Noah. All right. And he's building this great big ark, talking about he's a prophet. And he's prophesying that there's going to be 3 years of storms. 3 years. And he got this big old boat that he's building from scratch like Noah, because I guess he named himself Noah because he's prophet Ibu Noah. And he's sitting up there telling everybody he's doing that because it's going to be 3 years of straight rain. And, I tore that up last night when I was in Clubhouse, man. But I had to mention that, man, because, this clearly tells you that if you're into this word, nobody like that can come and fool you. He's telling you to be aware of this crap. You know what I'm saying? That's why he tells you to study thyself to be approved. Everybody needs to be into these scriptures. Everybody needs to be watching these prophecies. Everybody needs to be on point with what's going on in this book because you're seeing it every day happening in front of you. Read on.
Verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ. And
come on.
And deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Stop
See
right
that
there.
Ye be not troubled.
Stop right there.
These things.
I don't think the brother can hear me. I think you got a delay or something, man. We're going to work through this. We're going to get the timing right, baby. Yeah, you see what he's saying? He's saying there's going to be wars and rumors of wars. Now, we already know what's going on, right? We got the wars and rumors of wars down there going on with the Palestinians and Iran, and now it's coming over here to Venezuela. You got Trump and them blowing up ships and fishermen ships and throwing extra bombs at them. Now they get ready to get brought up on war crimes. They're saying like this whole place is crumbling, man. But it's saying there's wars and rumors of wars. Now, what a lot of people may have failed to understand is that Venezuela is backed by who? Russia. It's backed by Russia. So when you touch them, you're messing with Russia. So now you got all of these ships going down there, and Russia's saying, hey, go ahead and touch them. Because it's all about the oil. Go ahead and touch them. You know what I'm saying? You're going to bring me in. And China also has a hand, but they play in the back. But when you see Russia, you see China. Read on.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
See that ye not be troubled. Come on.
For all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet.
But the end is not yet. No matter what they saying, the end is not yet. There's an order to everything Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai does. This is coming. Yes. World War III is coming. We've been hearing about this all our life. Armageddon. We've been hearing about this war all our life. I never in my life thought that I would be here to be talking about it with it being so close, because I see it in the scriptures and we seeing everything that we're seeing happening every day around us. I never thought that coming up. Oh, that's like the proverb that they talk about in Ezekiel 12, Ezekiel 12 and 21, where it says that, that's for a far off time. That's how I used to think till I started getting into these scriptures and I became a watchman, as the scriptures say. Become a watchman, meaning watch the signs, follow the commandments. You get a healthier understanding by following the commandments. When I was a Christian, I didn't understand half the stuff I did. Come on.
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
Come on.
There shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
In diverse places. We already know we had a few of them up here in New York, New Jersey, Philly. The heck that happening from? We're not in Cali, you know. They just had a couple of big ones in Hawaii and everywhere. You got I covered it last time. Freaking 21 volcanoes going off in 1 week. That's shifting the earth. Most High is not playing. He's shaking this sucker like a rug, baby. And now he's putting the final touches on. He's going to make them cancel each other out. Read.
Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
That's just the beginning. We in the beginning of sorrows, baby. That's it. Ain't no time to be fearful, man. Ain't no time to be saying, oh my God, and leaving this truth and falling back into something else that you like, oh, I got to go back to the world. I'm going to be a Christian again. For what? I don't even know how to do backflips, baby. I ain't flipping backwards. Read.
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted.
Now here we talking. Now here it's going to get a little harsher, because now we're going to be delivered up. Your own family members, your own peoples you grew up in your neighborhood, all the people that you thought loved you, who've been shunning you, calling you crazy, an Israelite, you're in a cult. 9 times out of 10, them the ones going to be turning you in, baby. Come on.
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you.
And shall what?
And shall kill you.
And shall what?
And shall kill you.
Hey, we in the light times right now. We ain't going through where we're hungry. You know what I'm saying? We're not being afflicted. We getting a little afflicted. We getting afflicted here and there, but nothing we ain't used to. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come at us real heavy when they start to catch the hell. I don't know if you noticed, but when they stopped that food stamps for that time or whatever, man, you seen white folks in lines around buildings, man. I live up here in the Bronx. And yeah, you know, we always got that. You know, you got to prove people, I don't care if they need it or not, they're going to get in line because we're going to get that, right? But we know how to survive, baby. Watch what happens when that happens. We're going to be surviving. That's why I don't want to live nowhere near them bastards. You could put me in the hood anywhere. I'd rather be around my people when all this stuff is the fan. You understand? Right. That was 9, right? Con, let me get Jeremiah 51. Start at 46. We're going to go from 46 to 49. Jeremiah 51. But yeah, Israel, you know, I'm going to always say it. See, I'm going to give you the truth. I'm going to give you these scriptures. I'm going to give you prophecy, but I'm going to remind you that it's for you. I'm going to always tell you it's for you. We got to be uplifted in this time, man. Ain't you tired of this place? Oh, wait a minute. You know, I just got my hands on a bundle of money and I got this business venture and I'm about to buy this house. Nah, man. I want the mansion, man. I want to walk on the streets of gold, man. I want to sip wine with Yahweh Shai. I don't give a damn what I got down here.
That's right.
You understand, Yasharala? Stay on target. Let's go, baby.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 49.
Bring it out.
As Babylon has caused the slain of Israel to fall.
They've been causing us to be slain, and we fell. Come on.
So at Babylon shall fall the slain of all the earth.
They're gonna fall just as hard, baby. Come on.
Verse 50. Ye that have escaped the sword, go away. Stand not still. Remember the Lord afar off. And let Jerusalem come into your mind.
Come on.
We are confounded because we have heard reproach. Shame hath covered our faces, for strangers are come into the sanctuaries of the Lord's house.
So I don't know. Did you skip something from 46 to 50, or did I miss something? Anyway, that's cool. But this is what's happening.
I started at 49. I ain't started at 46.
Okay, yeah, 46 to 49. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
All right, let me
we was gonna work with it, man. I was gonna make it work. You know what I mean? Because the word is the word, baby.
Hey,
but yeah, start at 46.
All right, come. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 46. Unless your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land, a rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that, in another year, shall come another rumor.
Here we go. This is what he's talking about, these rumors and wars. Don't let your heart faint. You understand? 1 year it's going to come, then the next year it's going to come. But understand that it's going to happen. Don't lose faith. It's going to happen. Come on.
And violence in the land.
And violence in the land. It's going to go down. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Ruler against ruler.
Ruler against ruler. Come on.
Therefore, behold, the days come that I will do judgment upon the graven images of Babylon.
Yo, he's going to do judgment on all of these Muslim idols, all of these Marys and fake Jesuses. It's going to go down, baby. Come on.
And her whole land shall be confounded.
Her whole land's going to be confounded. Come on.
And all her slain shall fall in the midst of her.
And all her slain, because the Most High is going to slay things. He ain't coming down to talk, baby. He's taking this war to earth, and then the third woe's coming. We're going to get into that, baby. That's a part of his warfare. Come on.
Verse 48, then the heaven and the earth and all that is therein shall sing for Babylon.
Come on.
For the spoiler shall come unto her from the north.
Woo! For the spoiler shall come to her from the north. Come on.
Saith thus the Lord.
49.
Verse 49. As Babylon has called it the slain of Israel to fall, so at Babylon shall fall the slain of all the earth.
There we go. What goes around comes around. They think they're getting away with it. They not. This is about to go down, baby. Yo, this is a time to be celebrating Yasharala. It's a time, man. Yo, the closer and closer we get, we know. According to the book of John, it says that it's going to be like a woman in travail. But you got to always, like when you see them horses in the street, you understand? And they walk and they got them blinders on. They can't get distracted from the side. They can only see what's in front of them. And they can't get spooked. Israel, stay on target. Pay attention to the end game. That's it on that, brother. Let me get Revelation 11. Start at 14. Give me 14 and 15. Revelation 11, 14, 15. We're going to start getting into it a little further now. You understand? But yeah, Yasharala, we got to stay on target, man. We got to know that this is for us, baby. I'm going to sound like a broken record, man. Because I see a lot going on in Yasharala right now. And it's a lot of distractions. It's a lot of damn distractions over doctrine, over this, over that. You understand? And it's just sickening. You understand this? It's terrible. You got the outside looking in. I saw a video today of a pastor that just became, or he became an Israelite, and he was saying like, yo, you know, he was giving us props for being on the front line, but he was sitting up there saying, yo, y'all need people like us. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you come out to Christian church, which is true because everybody's not going to grasp the hours. But he was like, look at what they're seeing. He's seeing y'all fighting each other, this one over this one, this and that, beefing and bickering over this, that, and the third. So they're going to have to go somewhere. And he was right. Facebook was a curse and a blessing. All of this social media was a blessing and a curse. Because everybody got a voice now. Every bug out, every this, every little beef that they had back in the day where we had nothing to do with, it's coming up again. And now it's dividing once again. Just because we may see it this way and they may see it that way. That's ridiculous. Cornelius ain't got nothing to do with the kingdom. You think I'm not going to get on the ship because I said he's not an Israelite? What kind of father do you think we serve? All right, give me that Revelation 11, Baba Kashar.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14.
Come on.
The second woe is past.
The second woe, World War II, that has passed. Come on.
And behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
The third woe cometh quickly. Stop right there, brother. Hey, Abner, can you get me, I think it's like a 24, 25-second video of the chief of, he's the defense, Secretary of Defense, but now he's renamed this, the Defense Department, the defense, it's not defense, it's the War Department. Okay, and he's bringing up World War II. He's saying that we need to stand up, in other words. You understand? Because he's saying that war is coming, right? So if you could get that for me, I just want to fit that in with that scripture right there on what this white man's saying. Baba Kashar. It's coming. It's coming and they know it. The Most High put the spirit on them. You understand? The Most High put a heavy spirit on this man. Remember, this is his blessing. You understand? It's his blessing to go to war. This is all he know. I was reading somewhere where America is about to be 250 years old. Do you know how many years they weren't at war? They said between 15 years and 17 years out of 250 years. This is what you're dealing with. All right, here it come, baby. I want to listen to what this devil's saying. Oh, praises.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. Please take your seats. Well, Mr. Chairman, the Joint Chiefs, generals, admirals, commanders, officers, senior enlisted, NCOs, enlisted, and every member of our American military, good morning. Good morning and welcome to the War Department. Because the era of the Department of Defense is over. Oh. You see, the motto of my first platoon was those who long for peace must prepare for war. This is, of course, not a new idea. This crowd knows that. The origin dates to the 4th century Rome and has been repeated ever since, including by our first commander-in-chief, George Washington, the first leader of the War Department. It captures a simple yet profound truth. To ensure peace, we must prepare for war. From this moment forward, the only mission of the newly restored Department of War is this: war fighting, preparing for war and preparing to win. unrelenting and uncompromising in that pursuit. Not because we want war. No one here wants war. But it's because we love peace. We love peace for our fellow citizens. They deserve peace, and they rightfully expect us to deliver it. Our number one job, of course, is to be strong so that we can prevent war in the first place. The president talks about it all the time. It's called peace through strength. And as history teaches us, the only people who actually deserve peace are those who are willing to wage war to defend it. That's why pacifism is so naive and dangerous. It ignores human nature and it ignores human history. Either you protect your people and your sovereignty, or you will be subservient to something or someone. It's a truth as old as time. And since waging war is so costly in blood and treasure, we owe our republic a military that will win any war we choose, or any war that is thrust upon us. Should our enemies choose foolishly to challenge us, they will be crushed by the violence, precision, and ferocity of the War Department. In other words, to our enemies, F-A-F-O. If necessary, our troops can translate that for you. Another way to put it is peace through strength, brought to you by the warrior ethos. And we are restoring both. As President Trump has said, and he's right, we have the strongest, most powerful, most lethal, and most prepared military on the planet. That is true, full stop. Nobody can touch us. It's not even close. This is true largely because of the historic investments that he made in his first term, and we will continue in this term. But it's also true because of the leaders in this room and the incredible troops that you all lead. But the world, and as the chairman mentioned, our enemies get a vote. You feel it, I feel it. This is a moment of urgency, mounting urgency. Enemies gather, threats grow. There is no time for games. We must be prepared. If we're going to prevent and avoid war, we must prepare now. We are the strength part of peace through strength. And either we're ready to win or we are not. You see, this urgent moment, of course, requires more troops, more munitions, more drones, more Patriots, more submarines, more B-21 bombers. It requires more innovation, more AI in everything and ahead of the curve, more cyber effects, more counter UAS, more space, more speed. America is the strongest, but we need to get stronger and quickly. The time is now, and the cause is urgent. The moment requires restoring and refocusing our defense industrial base, our shipbuilding industry, and onshoring all critical components. It requires, as President Trump has done, getting our allies and partners to step up and share the burden. America cannot do everything. The free world requires allies with real hard power, real military leadership, and real military capabilities.
All right, stop it right there.
The War Department is tackling and prioritizing all of.
All praises to the Most High. You see, he's talking war. He's not talking peace. He's talking about war. And the third woe cometh quickly. He literally changed the name from the Department of Defense to the War Department. That double ready for war, y'all. All praises to the Most High. Let's go. Revelation 11, 14 and 15, Baba Kishar.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
The third woe, you hear him? He's ready for war. The only way we can have peace, this is how diabolical Esau is. You can't have peace, you know what I'm saying, by making a treaty and abiding by it. You got to have peace by taking people to war.
Right.
Yeah, it's diabolical, baby. Come on.
Verse 15. And the seventh angel sounded, And there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdom of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord.
That means when Yahushua come, he's gonna have that war, right? But when Yahushua come, he's coming to snatch all of that. You understand? He's gonna have all the crowns. He's coming to take the kingdom back. Now give me Revelation 16 and start at verse 12, because there's an order. Remember, like I was telling you, there's an order. If I go up further in this in Revelation, there's an order, you know, that you can go back and look at with the global warming from the 90s and everything, and it's all accumulating up to right now. But we're gonna get right into what we've seen just this recently. Give me Revelation 16, 12 through 16, Baba Kashaw.
Come on. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 16, verse 12. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates.
The sixth angel. There's 7 seals, but the sixth angel poured out his vial on what? The great river Euphrates. Come on.
And the water thereof was dried up.
Everybody knows, if you've been paying attention, that Euphrates is almost bone dry right now. If not, they said it was going to be bone dry by the end of this year. That's a heavy sign, baby. Come on.
That the way of the kings of the east might be prepared.
So that the kings of the east can be prepared to roll through. Come on.
And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon.
Up out of the dragon, the red dragon, the white man. Come on.
And out of the mouth of the beast.
Out of the beast. Come on.
And out of the mouth of the false prophet.
And out of the mouth of the false prophet. Come on.
For they are the spirits of devils.
They're straight devils. The spirits of devils. Come on.
Working miracles which go forth unto the kings of the earth and the whole world.
They go forth to the kings of the earth. Come on. These spirits of devils. Come on.
To gather them to the battle of that great day of God Almighty.
See, that's what you're seeing happening right now. You understand? They're being gathered all over. If you remember what happened down there in the palace where Palestinians are, they started bombing them. The Muslim world got upset, you know what I'm saying, and started to throw bombs their way. Iran, everything, but behind Iran, you have Russia, you have China. They had started moving battleships in there. America moved battleships because who's behind the so-called Jews? You understand? The America and Europe, right? So you had all of them. You had Pakistan standing up. You had India standing up, talking about we got nukes. You understand? This thing is going to be full-fledged. But always remember this. Every single one of them bastards touched us. So they're being pulled in for a reason. We'll get into it later. Come on.
Verse 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth.
Blessed is he that watcheth. Hold on. That's what we're doing right now. We're the blessed ones because we're watching the signs. Come on.
And keepeth his garments.
And keep his garments. Why does he say keep your garments? That means keep the commandments, and I'm going to explain further. Come on.
Lest he walk naked, and they
Lest
see
he walk
his shame.
naked and ashamed, right? So when you're naked, that means your sin. When you're ashamed, that means you're naked and ashamed, meaning your sin shows. You understand what I'm saying? You keep the garment. The garment covers up your sins. What is sin? Transgression of the law. That's why you know the garment is the law.
That's right.
Come on.
Verse 16. And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon.
Armageddon. See, this is how it's happening. You seen the Euphrates dry up. After you seen the Euphrates dried up, then you're starting to see all of these wars and rumors of wars really amping up. You're starting to see real action happening. But it's not yet. But it's coming. And next, read the next verse, because once that Armageddon starts, what's the next verse? Read the next one. Come on.
Verse 17. And the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air.
Do you see how close we are? The seventh angel. Come on.
And there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven. From the throne, saying,
what?
There was a great earthquake.
But you go back, saying what? What did that angel say?
Oh, Salakia, it is done. And
it is what?
It is done.
It is what?
It is done.
It is done. This is how close we are. The Euphrates dried up. Now the wars are getting heavy. The kings of the east and everything is getting ready. They're gathering for war. Because the third war cometh quickly. But what's after the third war? It is done.
That's right.
Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Boom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me Revelation 6 and 4, Baba Kishar. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about this. I don't know what y'all are, but I'm excited. This is great news for us, Israel. The more these prophecies come to pass, the closer and closer and closer we get to getting our kingdom back. Read.
Chapter 6, verse 4.
Come on.
And there went out another horse that was red.
That was what?
That was red.
Come on.
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
To take peace from the earth. What's red? We know Esau's red. That's war. Esau took peace from the earth. He came over here and disrupted the peace that all the native tribes and everybody had peace with the earth, had peace with the sky, had peace with the sea, had peace with each other. And then this red devil came and brought war. That's it on that? That's 4?
It's more on that.
Bring it out, King.
All right. And that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
And given to him a great sword. That's what, thank you. I'm glad, because this is important. Because what was Esau blessed with?
The sword.
The sword. Oh, praises to the Most High. Let's go prove that he's red. Give me Genesis 25:25, baby. We're going to put this together. You know what I mean? We're going to put this together here. This horse was red, bringing war. Esau's what? Red devil. And all he does is war.
That's
I just told you. Y'all can look this up for yourself. How many years? Matter of fact, can you look that up? Type that in real quick. How many years was the United States, did they have peace when they weren't at war?
Check that. Google that. What?
When you get a chance, type that in, King. You're going to be surprised. I saw it.
The states had peace.
Out of 250 years, they talking about 17 years tops. These bastards wasn't in war, wasn't killing somebody, wasn't taking over somebody's spot, wasn't destroying the earth. And people want to save them. You want to save yourself getting rid of this joker. What's that say there? Can you enlarge that? Because I can't really see it. I'm on a phone. Wait. Can the audience see it? All right, light that up again, King, because I can see it now. If you lighten it up, okay. it says here, the United States has had very few years of peace, with some sources citing just 17 to 21 years of peace since its founding. Other analysts suggest the U.S. has been involved in conflict for approximately 222 out of 239 years, or about 93% of its existence. Wow. With many major conflicts and military operations not resulting in full-scale declaration of war. You hear that? This is the devil that the Bible speaks of. He can't live at peace anywhere. He couldn't live at peace in Europe with himself. He can't live peacefully nowhere.
That's right.
He's a devil.
That's right.
Bring that out, King. Genesis 25:25, Baba Kishore.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 25.
Come on.
And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau.
That's your red devil right there. That's the red horse with the great sword, and was given a great sword. All praises to the Most High. Now, give me Genesis 27, 39 through 40, Baba Kishore. We're going to still deal with Esau, and now we're going to see what his blessing was. We got to put this together, man.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 27.
Come on.
And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
He was a cunning hunter. Come on.
A man of the field.
Uh-huh.
And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents.
Hold on, King. Where you at? Are you in Genesis 27? I need Genesis 27, verse 39. And yeah, kind of. All right, I gotta slow down sometime. That's that New York in me, baby. I guess, man. I be talking mad fast, and I get excited when I'm bringing out this word, brother. All praises, yeah. Sorry if I wasn't clear.
Right, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 39.
Uh-huh.
And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth,
uh-huh,
and of the dew of heaven from above.
So this is Esau. Come on.
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
By thy what?
By thy sword shalt thou live.
Who has the great sword, baby? You can't mess with Esau with weaponry. That's why we need Yahushua. Come on.
Right. That's right.
And shalt serve thy brother.
Mm-hmm.
And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Well, he broke the yoke from off his neck. Now he's got dominion over us right now. You understand? His sword. He was given the sword, and he lives off the fatness of the earth. Everywhere you go, how can this is, I could never understand this, but now that I understand these scriptures, I understand. How can somebody who burns up in the sun, right? And the sun energizes us. He is the least of the earth, but he sent so much hell on this earth, and nobody can stop him if it wasn't divine. That's why when they say Esau's the Arab, I just look at him like, oh my God, this Negro with Stockholm Syndrome. He just wants to say, what are you talking about? The Arab is not causing havoc like that. Nobody, he's whooping the Arabs' ass. It's crazy to me. That's 40. All right, give me let's go to Maccabees, man. Let's see. Let's get more into Esau and his warlock self. Give me the first Maccabees, starting at verse 1 all the way down to 9. Because when Esau came in charge, what happened? Evils multiplied with his first kingdom.
What he said?
He came to bring what? He came to take away peace, according to Revelation 6 and 4, with that red horse. And he's taken away peace since he's been in power. That's why it says even the trees are going to be dancing. The animals. Everybody going to be dancing when we get back. When we get this earth back. When the righteous are in charge. The whole earth rejoice. But when the wicked are, they mourn. But right now, we mourning. Come on.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, from the top.
Come on.
And it happened. After that, Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece.
The first over Greece. Come on.
And made many wars.
Made many what?
And made many wars.
This joker made many wars. Look at this. We was just talking about the United States. We ain't talking about back then before. Come on.
And made many wars and won many strongholds.
And
slew the kings of the earth.
Slew the kings of the earth. Come on.
And they went through to the end of the earth and took spoils of many peoples. And so much that the earth was quiet before him.
The earth was quiet before him. Come on.
Whereupon he was exalted and his heart was lifted up.
And his heart was lifted up. Come on.
And he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries.
Rules over countries. Come on. This is Alexander the Greek. Come on.
And nations and kings who became tributaries unto him.
What's tributarian? They pay him taxes. You understand? Come on.
And after these things, he fell sick and perceived that he should die.
Because he was a faggot.
Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth.
Come on.
And parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive.
While he was yet alive, he parted the kingdom. He gave them their, his boys. You got this, you got this, you got this, you got this. When you go into the history, the dates started warring against each other. But that's not the point right now. Come on.
So Alexander reigned 12 years, then died.
He reigned only 12 years. He caught all of that havoc just in a 12-year span. And he died young. Come on.
And his servants bear rule, every one in his place.
Everywhere that he set them up at. Come on.
And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied. And evils were multiplied in the earth.
And evils were multiplied on the earth. They came and they took away all the peace, baby. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. And this is his story. This is his story. That's Alexander the Greek. And that's Ptolemy and all of his boys. And then they went to war, but we're not going to go into that history. You understand? Hey, listen, get that film where he's going down and messing with Venezuela. Matter of fact, get the article. I'm sorry. Give me the article where they're messing with Venezuela, and they made that so-called oops, and it's a war crime now. They're talking about bringing them up on war crimes, but Trump and them don't care. But this is what's going on. This is what's going on in the end. It's crazy, but it's all a part of the Most High's plan. It's all his doing, because it's the Most High that controls the kings of the earth, right? Hey, give me that in Proverbs real quick. Proverbs 21:1. Let's prove that. You know, the Most High is controlling all of this. You know? The Most High is in control. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why I say rejoice, Yasharal. It's time to rejoice, baby. Most High is holding it down. And he's revenging. He said vengeance is his, and this is how he's getting it. Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, from the top.
Uh-huh.
The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
Meaning his mind is in the hand of the Most High. Come on.
As the rivers of water, he turns it whithersoever he will.
So he controls it. He got Trump doing it, whatever he wants. Trump, do this. Trump, do that. Do you realize how much prophecy Trump has? Y'all everybody should have voted for Trump, even though we don't vote. Everybody should have voted for that nigga. He has done more damage and brought more prophecy than any of these devils, man. All praises to the Most High for putting Trump in office so he can fulfill what he wants him to do. People all running around here, oh, Trump, man, let Trump do his thing, man. Most High controlling him. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully our people won't just blame Trump. You understand? They'll blame this system. They'll blame this cracker. They'll blame this double. Because he's putting some pressure on our people. He started off with who? Issachar and Asher. And you had Judah sitting back like, yeah, it's your turn. But now, what did Judah think? Judah thought that it wasn't going to come on him. It's coming on him now. But now what you're going to start seeing, what I'm seeing, I like to read the comments of certain things, like when you'll see a Mexican, so-called Mexican fighting a Judite, they go on a war, and then you would see in the comments, he whooping his this and that, and they want to talk that war shit. But now I'm seeing something different now. That's what I'm seeing. Yo, we don't need to be fighting. Black and brown. We need to be coming together. We need to be coming together to fight our real enemy. That's what persecution does. You understand? See, we are stiff-necked people. And the only thing we understand, man, is pain. And the Most High is unleashing it. Why you think he says, I put you through the fire? You think he's used that for just a metaphor? No, he burns the hell out of you so you get it, because you're a stiff-necked people. If he'd have came to you, if he'd have came to the Caucasians, if he'd have came to Moab and said that we were the best people on earth, they would just do it. Not us. Not us. Nah, we just came through the Red Sea. And then we went and put up a cap. I mean, what else the Most High? I mean, the Most High did everything. He gave, man, when you go into the book of, man, my mind's going all over the place, baby. When you go into the book of Wisdom of Solomon, and he's talking to you about what he did, Wisdom of Solomon 17. Oh my God, the 3 days of darkness, he had apparitions, ghosts, all of that shit, scaring them to death, and they couldn't even flick a light. And this is what the children of Israel witnessed, our people. And we still want to do what they do. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua for us that are waking up. I just want us to do better in Israel. I want us, and I'm going to keep talking about it, the sensationalism is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you could talk that shit, right? You could talk that sensational crap. You could talk about Cornelius. You could talk about this, that, and the third, because ain't no true pressure coming on you. What you think they're going to do when they start kicking down our doors? Do you believe Cornelius was an Israelite? Come with me. Dumbasses. My people, man. I'll be confounded, man, on the pettiness of us. Oh my God. What you got for me? I didn't give you something. I'm waiting for my man. He coming up with that article?
I did, Salaki. I got Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17. You were just touching.
You wanted to go into that a little bit?
I mean, you might as well while we're waiting.
Okay, hold on. Here go the article. All right, we can get that though. Can you see that article, brother? Or you want me to read it?
I can't see it.
Okay. Trump struggles with Venezuela. Dimala, I can't pronounce his name. Maduro digs in and storm builds at home over potential war crimes. So it's good. They're wicked as hell. So they did something foul. So now they get ready to get dealt with, possibly, which they'll get away with it. War crimes.
Right.
Trump gathered top national security officials and aides at an Oval Office meeting Monday, even seeking to define next steps in a showdown now slipping out of his control, both inside the impoverished, oil-rich nation and in Washington. Before the talks, President Nicolas Maduro, the Venezuelan dictator, look at him, do you see how they call him a dictator? When Trump is doing some dictator stuff right now, defiantly danced before a huge crowd of supporters in caucuses in Trump-style open-air rally, shattering provision rumors he'd bowed to the U.S. calls to leave the country. We do not want peace of slaves, nor do we want peace of colonists, Maduro says. So he's saying, yo, we don't, you cats are coming over here, we don't want you here trying to enslave us, trying to, put us into submission. You're like, we don't want that. The thin domestic political underpinnings of Trump campaign are growing more fragile as the White House fails to quell a growing controversy over a follow-up U.S. airstrike that reportedly killed several surviving crew members of an alleged drug trafficking boat in the Caribbean. Trump's Democratic critics on Capitol Hill are warning of a potential war crime. And several powerful Republicans are shaking and are signaling a rare willingness to rigorously investigate the administration. So he's saying, yo, his boys are, talking about they seen what he did and they trying to leave him out there. They like, nah, man, what you did was foul. The U.S. standoff with Venezuela is now beginning to consume Washington after more than 4 months of escalating political, economic, and military pressure optimized by the hulking presence, man, this thing keeps getting smaller and smaller, hulking presence of the world's largest aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, and an armada of U.S. ships in the waters of Venezuela. So they're surrounded. They're surrounding Venezuela right now. You're going to see in these pictures, if you can look up, Look at these pictures right here. This is what's going on right now in Venezuela. You see that? Little old Venezuela. You got all of this going on. This is what the U.S. is doing because they want that oil. All right. There is increasing scrutiny of Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's role in the boat strike. The former Fox News anchor was a controversial pick to run the Pentagon, and his lack of experience, abrasive manner, and rejection of some of the military ethical and legal safeguards in threatening to make him a political burden for the president as Democrats demand his resignation. So that's the guy that we saw earlier, talking about he changed it from defense to war, the War Department. You can see he's so arrogant, it's crazy. The Most High setting it up, baby. You gotta love it. Yo, he putting the proper pieces in order. But more broadly, Maduro's defiance is presenting Trump and Hegseth, the chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff, Dan Kane, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and other top officials expected at the Oval Office meeting with the deepening strategic dilemma. You bring that up? Strategic dilemma, Shalakia. My eyes aren't okay. Trump is talking a big game. Is that it on that? Can't be. On Thursday, he threatened attacks on drug cartel targets on land in Venezuela would begin very soon. So he's talking about going in on land now. You know what I'm saying? But Russia's saying something else. I don't know if it's in this article, but we'll bring up because Russia's saying, hey, watch your step,
Salaki.
Come on.
I can read it for you. Yeah.
Thank you, because I can't see a damn thing.
On Thursday, he threatened attacks on drug cartel targets on land and Venezuela will begin very soon. He declared on Saturday the country's airspace should be considered closed, though Venezuela says it's still receiving communications from Washington about deportation flights. Maduro has gone nowhere. The U.S. president, who has been sensitive in the past to any suggestion he chickens out, after making threats, must now consider whether his saber rattling is beginning to lack credibility without a demonstration of military force that would draw him into an overseas conflict. Maduro defined U.S. options to lead. Washington hopes that his military buildup so rattles Maduro that he accept exile overseas or that an inner circle generals topple him. Trump confirmed Sunday he spoke to Maduro by phone recently, but the Venezuela strongman stayed put. Venezuela opposition political David Samansky told Jim Sakato on the brief on CNN International Monday that Maduro has previously been given options by United States to leave the country.
So they're trying to kick him out of his own country. They want that all bad. They're back there lying about drugs. It's just an excuse. They don't care nothing about drugs. How many drugs they let up in here? I mean, how we especially us in the 80s, from the 80s and everything, we can go back into the history books and tell you how many dealings that who was it? What was it? The Contras, where they were selling cocaine for guns down there in Nicaragua. They had all that coke come in the 80s and everything. The crack epidemic, all of that. This country doesn't give a damn about drugs. What do they want? They've been wanting that oil down there. Come on.
But the failure of the regime to crack so far will test Trump's willingness to live up to his threat to do things the hard way, as Maduro characteristically drags out negotiations and drags out negotiations and tries to weaken the will of his adversaries. Maduro's obduracy also raises the question of whether any level of U.S. pressure short of military action will begin to fray his regime. One possibility is that the administration underestimated the power of staying to like it unedimated to like it. I'm getting tongue tied. Underestimated the power of the Maduro power base. A regular failing for U.S. governments over the years that hope to see the collapse of totalitarian rivals and enemy nations. Maduro will be hoping that Trump loses patience, start looking for culprits in his inner circle, and seeks his own way out. If the president does pick military action, the idea of a full-scale invasion of Venezuela still seems unthinkable. So does he have options that would so rattle Maduro's security that it could change the political equation and Caracas, or would attacks on alleged drug trafficking sites or military bases embolden Maduro, unify public opinion around him, and make him believe he can tough it out?
Mm-hmm. That it on that? A little bit more? Okay.
The choices facing Trump are especially stark because a largely peaceful ouster of Maduro that delivered freedom to millions of Venezuelans after 2 decades of dictatorial rule and a restored democracy will be a foreign policy Trump. It will also send a message of U.S. power and intent to other U.S. foes in the region, including Cuba, and show China and Russia, which try to create regional influence and disruption, that Trump rules his geopolitical background. A successful Venezuela strategy could confound establishment foreign policy crisis, just as Trump did by bombing Iran's nuclear plants earlier this year, a gamble that was more successful and triggered fewer dangerous consequences that many experts had feared. But if the Maduro survives the U.S. troop buildup and intense pressure, he'll deliver a devastating statement of his own to Trump. The president's authority will ebb. Autocrats in Beijing and Moscow, who he loves to impress, will take note. Presidents who recall aircraft carriers, battle groups from Europe and station them off Latin America amid belligerent rhetoric tend to create such credibility tests for themselves.
That's it.
This was really an effort, I think, to signal and to try to scare the Maduro government and Maduro himself into leaving or overthrowing him if he refused to go. That hasn't happened. Christopher Sabatini, senior fellow for Latin America at Chatham House in London, told CNN's Isa Soros, "It's a do or die moment for Donald Trump. Does he try to de-escalate?" Sabatini went on, "He got himself in a box. Does he continue to double down, or does he try to find some sort of negotiated exit, not only for Maduro, but also for himself, declaring victory and moving on? We don't yet know what Trump is willing to risk to reach his goals in Venezuela. In the hope of installing a U.S.-friendly government that could accept the mass return of migrants from the crackdown that he might be willing to play in the lucrative oil and minerals deals that underpin his foreign policy."
Almost there.
Vast U.S. firepower in the Caribbean could inflict catastrophic damage to Venezuelan infrastructure, or what the administration describes as drugs operation. even if mostly fentanyl that the U.S. have used as justification in its tactics into the U.S. through Mexico. Cruise missiles or carrier launch airstrikes or land-based aircraft in the region could shatter Maduro's forces. But any U.S. losses or inadvertent civilian casualties could backfire on Trump and cause a political disaster at a time when polls show overwhelming numbers of American opposed military action in Venezuela.
So most Americans oppose it. Most Americans don't. They see right through this crap. But Trump don't care. Come on.
And history shows that even in extreme circumstances, dictatorial regimes constructed over decades are often more durable than outsiders believe. The Venezuelan government is often compared to a many-layered criminal operation, with key members having huge financial stakes and perpetrating their own power. And while many outsiders hope that Trump pressure will lead to the rise of country's rightful democratic rulers, some analysts fear a government fracturing could cause chaos and bloodshed and prolonged political uncertainty. Thus, none of the options that the Trump inner circle was contemplating on Monday comes with zero cost. White House flails over follow-up boat strike.
Here we go.
As it grappled for a clear military strategy, the administration struggled to repel growing criticism over the September 2nd boat strike in the Caribbean that has raised alarms over possible infringements of U.S. and international law.
See, he's breaking international war laws. Come on.
The White House emerging narrative on the incident is only adding to the political heat. The possibility of a double tap attack on the boat is so problematic because it raises the possibility that action was taken to kill survivors of the initial assault when they were injured or could pose no danger to the U.S. This could infringe laws.
Good.
This could infringe the laws of war or the Geneva Conventions. Hegseth initially blasted such reports as fabricated, inflammatory, and derogatory, and designed to discredit U.S. soldiers. On Sunday, Trump reacted to a Washington Post report that Hegseth gave an order to kill everybody, saying his defense secretary said he did not say that. But he also said that he personally would not have wanted a second strike. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt then confirmed on Monday that there was a second strike. She said that Admiral Frank M. Mitch Bradley, commander of the U.S. Special Operations Command, was responsible for ordering it, and it was well within his authority. But Leavitt declined to describe the threat posed to U.S. service personnel before the second strike. Later in the day, Hegseth, who has faced questions about his competence and suitability for such a critical job as defense secretary ever since Trump chose him, also emphasized that Bradley ordered the strike in question. Let's make one thing crystal clear. Admiral Mitch Bradley is an American hero, a true professional, and has my 100% support. I stand by him in the combat decisions he has made. On September 2nd, mission and all other since, Hegseth said, if his comment, couched in a pledge to have the back of America's warriors, is interpreted by service members as implying the opposite, it could have a corrosive effect on the chain of command and confidence of senior officers in interpreting orders. Politically, the administration strategy should be to consistently repeat that Trump and Hegseth have themselves declared that they have legal authority for attacks on boats carrying narco-terrorists. But this approach ignores profound legal critiques of their actions and authority. And the White House has refused publicly to lay out the legal justification and evidence for such attacks that is contained in a classified Office of Legal Counsel finding. Democratic senators who've seen the document had described it as sloppy and problematic. In a sign of administration anxiety over the mounting furor, Levitt said Hegseth spoke to lawmakers who expressed concern at the attack over the weekend, but Democratic Republican Ro Kahana told CNN's Casey Hunt several of his GOP colleagues were mortified over reports about the double tap strike. He called on Hegseth and Bradley to appear before the Armed Service Committee to explain orders they gave. It could be that they both violated the law. Kana said the American people deserve answers.
American people deserve answers. Yeah, we might as well finish that off. I was going to say cut it off, but go ahead and finish it off.
On Sunday, Rep. I don't know if that Republican or Representative. Mike Turner. An Ohio Republican who serves on the House Armed Service Committee told CBS that if the double tech strike occurred as it has been described, it will be an illegal act. He told CNN's Evan Burnett on Monday that the report diverges specifically from the legal opinion where we provided, and it of course plays into the very concerns that members have. The fact that these strikes are occurring at all. Accepting Bradley aside, overall responsibility for this mission lies with the commander-in-chief. Trump is being pulled deeper into a Venezuela morass that he created, and he seems to have few good options in Washington or Caracas to get out of. It's like this screen kind of small too.
God, no, the water, man. You helped two older brothers out, man. Shoot, my eyes, man. I was over there having a hard time, but you know what I'm saying? You see what's going on here, right? You know, these jokers are doing what they want down there, and now they're doing war crimes and everything. This is the whole world's looking at this. This is World War III mixing up. You understand? Because like I said, who's backing that but Russia? If you remember when Venezuela fell, you understand, when they fell down and their money was all in the street, who came in and, you know, helped them out or whatever. You know, it was just a move to get to that oil, but it was Russia. So Russia gave them money to build up the economy. So did China. So they have stakes in that. You understand what I'm saying? They have a lot of stakes in what's going on down there. So they're not just going to let Trump just mosey on in there and start taking the oil that they've been, you know, nurturing, for the lack of better words. All right, listen, give me the water for that, man. I appreciate that. Give me Proverbs 4, 16, and 17, Baba Kashar.
Chapter 4, verse 16, and it reads, "But they sleep not, except they have done mischief."
They sleep. They can't sleep unless they've done mischief. This is Esau. Come on.
And their sleep is taken away.
Uh-huh.
Unless they cause some to fall.
Unless they cause somebody to fall. You see that? This is what they're doing down in Venezuela. This is what they've done all over the earth. This is Esau. They can't sleep unless they're doing somebody dirty. They can't sleep unless they're making somebody fall and taking somebody over. This is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Read on.
Verse 17. For they eat the bread of wickedness.
They eat the bread of wickedness. Come on.
And wine of violence.
And they drink the wine of violence. This is your friendly neighborhood white man.
Right.
Give me Ecclesiastes in the Bible, 3 and 8. Let's get this classic. Baba Kashaw, because it's a time for everything. Right now, it's wartime, baby. The third war cometh quickly. All praises to the Most High. Ecclesiastes 3 and 8, Baba Kashaw.
What is that? Ecclesiastes. Okay.
Yeah, in the Bible, not the Ecclesiasticus. But yeah, you know what this is what's going on. This is the man that you're speaking of. This is the man that we deal with. And this is a man that a whole lot of people want to say. I'm going to constantly keep pushing this in people's head, man. You know?
Right now.
Found it yet, King?
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
Uh-huh.
A time of war.
A time of what?
Of peace. And a time of war. And a time of peace.
Now, when it was time for peace, Esau took away all the peace. Right? It says that in there. He came and took peace. You understand? He came and he brought war. He's hated everything on this earth, but yet we're accused of it ourselves. For just holding up the mirror and pointing out all his atrocities. And bringing out in the scriptures who he is. Now, we are the hate group. As if we were the ones who ransacked neighborhoods, who took over countries, who raped women and all of that stuff. Cut women cut babies out of bellies and smash them against your boots. We didn't do that. Buck broke men in front of their women and their families. We didn't do that. We're not diabolical like that. This devil is. Give me Matthew 10 and 34, Baba Kashaw. I don't have too much longer. I don't want to keep y'all too. I know it's a weekday. But, I'm going to be here a little bit longer, guys. Just bear with me, Baba Kashaw.
10 and 34.
Yeah, Matthew 10 and 34.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34.
Bring it out.
Think not that I come to send peace on earth.
This is Christ. Everybody talking about Christ. Oh, he's all peaceful and everything. He said what?
Think not that I come to send peace on earth.
Uh-huh, come on.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
And a sword is war. Because he told you, man, when he come back, it's going to be wartime. We're going to get into that. Give me Proverbs 21 and 15, Baba Kashaw.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 21 and verse 15.
Come on.
It is joy to the just to do judgment.
It is joy for us for the judgment. Come on.
But destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity.
But destruction shall be of the workers of iniquity. You understand? It's joy for us. This is why I keep saying, be joyful. This is a joyful time to watch your enemy get destroyed. To watch your enemy crumbling, his kingdom crumbling, all his strongholds all over the earth is crumbling.
That's right.
It's joy to watch the judgment, man. It's joy to watch him getting his. As he gave it to us for so many years and still giving it to us, and he ain't done yet. But it's sure joy to watch him get spanked up. Give me Isaiah 19 and 2, Baba Kashaw. Isaiah 19, verse 2, Baba Kashaw. Yeah, it's a joy, man. This is why I keep trying to, tell our people, this is a joyous time. It might be a little scary, but it's joyous. It's a joyous time, man. It's a great time to be alive. All the ancestors, all the prophets, man, they wanted to be here, because they wanted to see the kingdom come back into the hands of Israel. And right now we are close. I'm
That's
not
right.
saying I know the day of time. Nobody here knows the day of time, but we can be watchers, and we're supposed to be watchers. We're supposed to watch the sign. That's why we're blessed, because when we see these signs happening, we work on ourselves and stop worried about other people's doctrine. You understand? You work on yourself so that you can be without spot and blemish, instead of causing havoc within the community. Israel just doesn't get it. They read these scriptures for what? Come on.
Chapter 19, verse 2.
Come on.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
The Egyptians against the Egyptians. Remember, we are what? We are in second Egypt. So he said he's going to set them against each other. And that's what you're seeing, the Democrats and all of that. Everybody's going crazy. Everybody hates Trump. This, that, and the third. You understand? The Egyptians are fighting the Egyptians. Come on.
And they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor.
And everyone against his neighbor. You understand? This is the Most High's doing. He's doing that. He said, I will set them amongst each other. Remember, he said what? A kingdom can't stand unless they're together. If they're divided, they're going to fall. So the Most High is dividing them. He's putting them spirits on them and dividing them and conquering them as they do everybody else. But this is the Most High God doing it. Let's get Second Chronicles, man. Second Chronicles chapter 20. Because he's going to show you how he did this here. And then this is going to go into what? The Valley of Jehoshaphat. This all connects, man. All connects. All praises to the Most High. This is coming right back to Armageddon. But we're going to see what he did beforehand. And then we're going to look at what he did, and we're going to look at what our ancestors did. Because our war is what? It's not of flesh and blood. Our war is to fast. Our war is to pray. Our war is to love one another. That's what we got to do, and love our God. When we got out of Egypt, we didn't have to lift a finger. Most High God terrorized them Egyptians, and they killed them all off.
That's right.
Come on, let's start with that. Start at 1. Let's go through this, 1 through 25.
This is the book of Second Chronicles, chapter 20, from the top.
Come on.
It came to pass after this also, that the children of Moab and the children of Ammon, and with them other beside the Ammonites, came against Jehoshaphat to battle.
So they came against the king Jehoshaphat. Okay? It was the Ammonites and Moab, which we know as who? Japanese and Moab and Chinese. Come on.
And some that told Jehoshaphat, saying, there cometh a great multitude against thee from beyond the sea on this side of Syria.
So they're coming. You know what I'm saying? Because they're coming to bring war to us at that time. Come on.
And behold, they be in Hazazon Tamar, which is in Gedi. And Jehoshaphat feared and set himself to seek the Lord and proclaimed the fast throughout all Judah.
So what did he do? He feared it because he knew that they were outnumbered. And what did he know? He knew that his war, his weapons of war weren't carnal. He knew back then. So he went and besought the Most High. He went to the Lord, and he did what? He did a fast. He told all of Judah, it's time to fast now. Come on.
Themselves together to ask help of the Lord. Even out of all the cities of Judah, they came to seek the Lord.
All of them, all of Judah came to seek the Lord. Come on.
And Jehoshaphat stood in the congregation of Judah in Jerusalem, in the house of the Lord, before the new court, and said, O God of our fathers, art not thou God in heaven? And rulest not thou over all the kingdoms of the heathen?
He said, you rulest all the kingdoms. Come on.
And in thine hand is there not power and might?
He said, you are powerful and mighty, Yahweh. Come on.
So that none is able to withstand thee?
Nobody can mess with you, Yahweh. He's talking to him. Like, Dad, what's up? Come on.
Art not thou our God?
Aren't you our God? You chose us. Come on.
Who didst drive out the inhabitants of this land before thy people Israel?
Come on.
And gavest it to the seed of Abraham, thy friend forever?
Now, I want you to notice something. He's not belly aching. He's not crying. Asking why? Why did you send them around us? Why are we being surrounded? He said, nah, ain't you the God who rescued us before? Ain't you the God who did this? Ain't you mighty this and that? That's how you pray.
Come.
You reverence him. Come on.
Verse 8, and they dwelt therein and have built thee a sanctuary therein for thy name, saying,
come on.
If when evil cometh upon us as a sword, judgment, or pestilence, or famine, we stand before this house and in thy presence, for thy name is in this house.
Come on.
And cry unto thee in our affliction.
And cry unto thee in our afflictions. Come on. I know sometimes some words, boy. You there?
Yeah, you heard? Oh, Salakia. If when evil cometh upon us as the sword, judgment, or pestilence, or famine, we stand before this house and in thy presence, for thy name is in this house, and cry unto thee in our affliction.
He said, we come before you, O Lord, in the time of our afflictions. We don't blame you for our affliction. We don't ask you why. We cry out to you for help. Come on.
Well, then thou wilt hear and help.
Then he'll hear you and help. He don't listen to crybabies. He don't do that. He said, wait a minute, haven't I've done all of this for you? You gonna come before me? You understand, crybaby? You know what I'm saying? You got to go and reverence him. I remember, I got real quick a personal story. You know what I'm saying? I remember my son had got into a heavy beef, you know what I'm saying, in Jersey. And I had to take him out of school because it involved gangs, right? And I remember being so afraid. You know, I used to work in the I was a chef for 30 years, and I used to work at this hospital. And in this hospital, the kitchen was down there by the morgue. So I would be coming out and seeing them picking up bodies and envisioning my son. That's how messed up I was. But then I had to go home and I had to reverence him. I said, wait a minute, God. You know what I'm saying? I called him God then. I didn't call him Yahweh, but I'm going to give him his name. Wait a minute, Yahweh. You the God who never let me a bullet hit me when I was out in the street. You the God who never let me go crazy for the dumb drugs I was doing. You the God that was with me with everything I did. Surely you're going to take care of my son.
That's right.
That's how I had to go before him. And that's what you see going on right now. And I'm going to tell you the end of that story. It was a year later. My mom lived in the enemy territory. I'm walking down the street on a spring day. And I looked into the park, and my son's surrounded with all of those jokers who tried to kill him. And then I heard in my spirit, I prepare a table before thine enemy.
That's right.
That's how you pray to him. Come on.
Verse 10. And now, behold, the children of Ammon and Moab and Mount Seir, whom thou wouldest not let Israel invade.
Come on, who's Mount Seir? That's the white man.
Esau.
So he done joined in. So now you got the Japanese, you got China, and then you got Esau. Come on.
When they came out of the land of Egypt, but they turned from them and destroyed them not. Behold, I say, how they reward us to come to cast us out of thy possession.
They coming to rob us. They coming to cast us out of our possession. They coming to take over. That's what Esau and them do. Come on.
Which thou hast given us to inherit.
You gave this to us, Father. Come on.
O our God, wilt thou not judge them?
Are you not going to judge them? Come on.
For we have no might against this great company that cometh against us.
We can't deal with them. We can't beat them. We need you, Father. We can't do this without you. Come on.
Neither know we what to do, but our eyes are upon thee.
Come on.
And all Judah stood before the Lord with their little ones, their wives, and their children.
They little ones, their wives and children. Everybody was out there reverencing Yahweh. Come on.
Then upon Jehaziel, the son of Zechariah, the son of Benaiah, the son of Jeiel, the son of Mattaniah, a Levite of the sons of Asaph, came the Spirit of the Lord in the midst of the congregation.
So then he heard them, and the Spirit came down, swoosh, amongst them. Come on.
And he said, hearken ye, all of the Lord, all of Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem, and thou King Jehoshaphat. Thus saith the Lord unto you, be not afraid nor dismayed by reason of this great multitude.
Don't worry about this great multitude. Don't be afraid. Come on.
For the battle is not yours,
but the battle is not yours. And this is what he's telling us about now, too. See, everything goes back. This is for our learning. The battle is not ours. We got to reverence him. We got to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. We got to come together and stop beefing. Man, woman, children. All of them came in one accord and they asked Yahweh for help. This was for our learning. Come on.
Said, be not afraid nor dismayed by reason of this great multitude, for the battle is not yours, but God's.
Come on.
Tomorrow go ye down against them. Behold, they come up by the cliff of Ziz. And ye shall find them at the end of the brook before the wilderness of Jeruel.
So the Most High is telling you where they're going to be at. He said, that's where they're going to be at. Come on.
Ye shall not need to fight in this battle. Set yourselves. Ye shall not need to fight in this battle. Set yourselves. Stand ye still. And see the salvation of the Lord with you.
And watch your God go to work. Watch your God go to war for you.
That's right.
Come on.
O Judah and Jerusalem, fear not, nor be dismayed. Tomorrow go out against them, for the Lord will be with you.
For Yahweh shall be with you. It says, with him with me, who shall I fear?
That's right.
Do we believe that? Or do you believe what you see in front of you? Or do you have faith like that for what's coming? You don't need faith like that. Read on.
Message. Verse 18. And Jehoshaphat bowed his head with his face to the ground. And all Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem fell before the Lord.
Fell before him. Come on.
Worshiping the Lord.
They worshiped him.
And the Levites of the children of Kohathites and of the children of Korhites stood up to praise the Lord God of Israel with a loud voice on high.
On high. Worshipped him. This is what we got to do. Come on.
Verse 20, and they rose early in the morning and went forth into the wilderness of Tekoa.
Come on.
And as they went forth, Jehoshaphat stood and said, hear me, O Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem. Believe in Yahweh, believe in the Lord your God. So shall ye be established. Believe his prophets, so ye shall prosper. And when he have consulted with the people, he appointed singers unto the Lord.
Whoa, Judah. This is Judah's thing, man. Judah was singing, baby. Playing them instruments. He appointed them because Yahweh needed a theme song. What? What? Anybody seen them or Get You Sucker and they had the theme song? That Yahweh needed a theme song, man. He was about to do some work. Yahweh loved the music, man. That's why he gave Judah the voices that they have and the ability to play the instruments. When Judah, and I'm starting to see it, man, Judah is starting to praise Yahweh and come out that Christian church. That's a real problem for the enemy. Come on.
He appointed singers unto the Lord, and that should praise the beauty of holiness as they went out before the army, and to say, praise the Lord, for his mercy endureth forever.
You see that? He sent the singers out before the army and worshiped the Most High. This is amazing stuff here, man. This is your ancestors. This is why they mess with us through the music, because they know who we are. They made sure we were singing to a white Jesus. They made sure we were singing through Satan. They made sure we talk about drugs. They make sure we talk about adultery. They make sure we do all of that. Because when we sing to Yahweh, it's a problem for them.
That's right.
Come on.
And when they began to sing and to praise, the Lord set ambushments against the children of Ammon, Moab, and Mount Seir.
He said ambushes. Come on.
Which were come against Judah, and they were smitten.
They were smitten. They were coming against him, but they were smitten. Come on.
Verse 23, for the children of Ammon and Moab stood up against the inhabitants of Mount Seir, utterly to slay and destroy them.
So now, instead of them fighting together against Judah, the Most High had them fighting each other, killing each other. He said, no. You just sing to me. You just fast and pray to me. I got this. Come on.
And when they had made an end of the inhabitants of Seir, everyone helped to destroy another.
They all killed each other. Come on.
And when Judah came toward the watchtower in the wilderness, they looked unto the multitude, and behold, they were dead bodies fallen to the earth, and none escaped.
None escaped. They killed each other. All praises to the Most High. This is what your God does for you. This is why they hate you. This is why they try to make sure that you're in the evil and the wickedness that you're in, and you're not serving the Most High God, following the law, statutes, and commandments, and singing and worshiping and praying for him. This is why, because they know we can't be stopped.
Message.
Come on.
Verse 25. And when Jehoshaphat and his people came to take away the spoil of them, they found among them in abundance both riches with the dead bodies and precious jewels which they stripped off for themselves. More than they could carry away, and they were 3 days a gathering of the spoil. It was much. It was
you see
so
that?
much.
You see that? They came to rob us and take our goods and take our inheritance and everything. You got to listen to this, because when we go into Joel 3, it's going to sound the same. But see, this was written beforehand for our learning. You see what I'm saying? So this is how, because Joel 3 is happening right now. What we got to do is what our ancestors showed us what to do. And watch the Most High do what he do. And everything that they did to us, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Is going to happen because they came to rob our ancestors and take their heritage. And guess what? They got laid down, and then we took all their spoils. That's the God we serve. B'Shem HaMashiach Yahushua.
That's right.
Let's go to Joel 3 real quick, man. Let's get it, man. Let's link it up. Joel 3, start at 2. We're going to go all the way down to 14. But start at 2. Baba Kashar.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 2.
Come on.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
So he's gathering all of these nations. That's what you see happening now. And he's bringing them, remember? Well, there's a reason why they calling it Jehoshaphat, the valley of Jehoshaphat. We just came from that story about Jehoshaphat, so there's got to be a similarity there. There's a reason why they're calling it the valley of Jehoshaphat, because something similar is about to happen. Come on.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
He said he will plead with them. Shalakia. I need you to hold that, and I need you because I want everybody to know what he means by pleading. He ain't begging for a damn thing. Get me Isaiah 66, 15, and 16. Let's see what he means by plead. And then come on back to that, John. So hold that space if you can.
You said Isaiah what?
Isaiah 66, verse 15 and 16. Always got to understand, the Bible explains itself. They always riff at us for sitting up there and flipping from here to here to here to here. Well, that's how we understand, because that's how the mysteries are unfolded, because that's how the Most High made the book. Do you see how we're in Chronicles and now we're here at the end time prophecy and it all coincides?
Message.
You wouldn't have got that if you just read straight through like a novel. I mean, nobody's saying don't read the book. Read. I think everybody should read it from cover to cover one time, at least. So it gives you chronological order on everything. But when it comes to the mysteries, it's precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. It's just that simple. Come on, Isaiah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Does it sound like he's begging and pleading? Come on.
To render his anger with fury.
Uh-huh.
And his rebuke with flames of fire.
With his rebuke with flames of fire, they took his children's heritage. He said, I'm gathering them all. I'm gathering all of them bastards, and I'm bringing them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I'm going to plead with them. Watch how he pleads, baby.
Verse 16, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
By fire and by the sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. Come on.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
That's how your God pleads. So he said, I'm going to gather all of them who touched you. I'm going to gather them all, and I'm going to bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I'm going to plead with them. He ain't talking about, I'm going to beg them, can you please give my children back their heritage? He said, no, I'm coming with the fire and the sword, and I'm going to slay them bastards. Touch my children. Touch the apple of my eye. This is what we got to look forward to, Yasharala. Go ahead back, man. Go on back. Let's get this. If this don't hype you up, I don't know what to.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 2.
Come on.
I will also gather all.
I can't hear you, King.
For my people.
You got to go back. You went out, King. Yeah, you went out. Go back.
Okay. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 2.
Come on.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
So why is he going to gather Shalakia? Shalakia, why is he gathering all nations? If you remember in the book of Luke, it says that we will go into captivity into all nations. So they all touched us. So he's about to render them some pleading, baby. Come on.
And will plead with them for my people and for my heritage, Israel.
Come on.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
And they parted the land. You understand? They threw us into the slave trade. We got not only one slave trade, you got 3 slave trades, just to mention, right? Or 3 major slave trades, not alone with other trades, right? You got Moab, who's what? China. Silk Road slave trade. You got the sub-Saharan slave trade, which is who? Ishmael. The Arabs. Spreading us to the east. And then you got Esau, the white man. Transatlantic slave trade. Spread us into all nations. And they all got to get it. Come on.
And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for a harlot. And sold a girl for wine that they might drink.
And when you go back into the history, you'll see that the so-called Africans, Ham, they were selling us for mirrors. They were selling us for all types of little trinkets to the white man. Wine, all of that. Just go back and look it up. Come on.
Verse 4. Yeah. And what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zion?
So that's old ancient.
Palestine?
Oh, that's ancient Hamite nations in the coast of Palestine. So the Most High, our God, is saying, what do you have to do with me? Come on.
Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head.
See, he said, you can't pay me back. He's saying, yo, will you pay me back and render me a recompense? He said, but you know what? You can't even pay me back for what you did to my people. Come on.
Verse 5, because ye have taken my silver and my gold and have carried it into your temples, my godly pleasant things.
You took all our riches. All our riches. They took from us. And they put it in their mosque. Their mosques are all beautiful and everything right now. But he said, that's our stuff. He's going to get it all back. Read.
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
Stop right there. That's the slave trade right there. The so-called Africans rounded us up and sold us to the white man, the Grecians. You didn't know that slave trade was in the Bible? That's us. We're Judah. We ain't African.
That's right.
Come on.
The children of Israel also of Judah, the children of Judah, also the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their borders.
And they removed us far from our land. Come on.
Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will
He's
turn
raising
the
us up.
recompense upon your own head.
He's raising us up right now, and he's going to give them their own recompense, baby. Come on.
And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah.
Hey, we got to get some get back because that's a just balance. You understand? The Most High said, I'm a balanced God, and that's justice.
That's
you
right.
took our children and sold our children, and he said, I'm going to let them get used too. I'm going to give them to you, and they're going to sell you. It says what in the book of Revelations? It says what? He who leadeth into captivity must go into captivity. He who killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience of the saints. Come on.
And I will sell your sons and daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians.
And we're going to sell them to the Sabians. Come on.
To a people far off, for the Lord has spoken it.
For no, HOI has spoken it.
For the Lord has spoken it.
No, Brother Macabre has spoken it.
For the Lord has spoken it.
Thus saith the Lord.
That's right.
So it's said, it's got to be done. Read.
Verse 9, proclaim ye that this among the Gentiles.
Come on, here we go. Prepare war. Come on.
For the mighty men.
Lift up the mighty men. Come on.
Let all the men of war draw near.
Let them all draw near. This is him bringing them together. Let them come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Come on.
Beat your plowshares into swords.
Meaning get all your weapons together. Get all your weapons together. Come on.
And your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
What you're seeing now is the weak countries, Iran, all of them, they're stepping up saying, I'm strong. I got my weapons together. I could take on America now. Come on.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about.
Come on. Let's go.
Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for
here we
there
go.
will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So
the same thing that happened with Jehoshaphat is the same thing. He's bringing them down. It's not our fight. He's bringing them down. World War III, the third war cometh. You understand? He's bringing them down, and he's bringing them to the valley of Jehoshaphat. And that's why you're going to see what you're seeing in the World War III and everything, because they're going to destroy themselves. This is why it's called the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Come on.
Verse 13, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
So the harvest is ripe, meaning the wickedness is ripe. Put ye in the sickle. We're going to find out who has that sickle in a minute. Come on.
Come, get you down, for the Lord press is full. The fat
for the press is full, and the fat overflow. Come on.
For their wickedness is great.
For their wickedness is great. Now, let me show you how it connects. Well, let's see. We just connected it to Jehoshaphat. Now we understand why that's the valley of Jehoshaphat, right? So now let's go and see who has this sickle. Let's see who's going to come, who's the mighty ones he was calling to come out the sky and handle business. This is where the judgment's coming. Let's go to Revelation 14:14. Somebody got a sickle in their hand. I think y'all been sitting up there, calling somebody the Grim Reaper, and they this little bony creature, the Grim Reaper, and nah, man, it ain't him. Revelation 14:14, King. Yeah. Let's see who the Grim Reaper is. Y'all been taught that Yahushua was Saul, white, stringy hair, just soft-spoken. Scripture said that he was a burly man. Scripture said that he wasn't very nice-looking. Scripture said that he had a voice of many waters. Scripture said that his feet was dark as if they came out of furnace, burnt. That's what the scriptures say. Let's see what else the scriptures say. Read on.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 14.
Come on.
And I looked, and behold, a white cloud.
Uh-huh.
And upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man.
Who's the Son of Man? Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Come on.
Having on his head a golden crown, and
he had a golden crown on his head. He had on his head a golden crown because he's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. But in his hand he had what?
A sharp sickle.
He had a sharp sickle. That's your Grim Reaper. Read on. Yeah, that's your Grim Reaper right there. He ain't no bony creature with a black hood on his head, you know what I'm saying, touching you and you dying. Nah, that's the Son of God, the Son of Yahweh, the Lion of Judah, coming to take back his kingdom. He's the Grim Reaper, baby. Read.
And another angel came out of the temple,
that's right,
crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap.
That's the angel that comes out and tells Yahushua. Because remember, Yahushua does not know until the angel comes and tells him it's time. And he said it's time for him to reap. So he put in his sickle and he reaped. The Grim Reaper, baby. This white man steals everything from us. Come on.
For the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe.
For the wickedness of the earth is ripe. Come on.
And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth. And the earth was reaped.
And the earth was reaped. Reaped of his wickedness. Come on.
And another angel came out of the temple, which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle.
He brought his boys with him.
Another angel came out from the altar, which had power over fire.
Remember when we read how he pleads, right? He pleads with his sword and fire. He's showing this is how the Bible connects. He's bringing them, this is the valley of Jehoshaphat. This is what's going to happen. This is why I said the third woe cometh quickly. Hashem Mashiach Yahushua.
That's right.
Read on.
And cried with a loud cry to him that had a sharp sickle, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle and gather the cluster of the vine of the earth.
Out of all the wicked of the earth. Come on.
For her grapes are fully ripe.
Because the wickedness is fully ripe. Come on.
And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth and gathered the vines of the earth and cast it into the great wine press of the wrath of Yahweh.
The great wine press. Remember, we just was in Joel 3, and they was talking about the press. There's your, and the sickle. Somebody put the sickle. Now we're figuring out who's who. This is why you read it like this. Because now we understand who had that sickle. That was Christ. That was Yahushua. And the wrath of God is the press.
That's right.
Come on.
And the wine press was trodden without the city, and the blood came out of the wine press, even unto the horse bridles.
Hold on. What?
By the
Hold
space
on.
of 1,600
Hold on. Hold on, King.
furlongs.
Ah, come on.
Oh, Salah.
The horse's bridle is the mouth of the horse. You put the bridle in the mouth of the horse. So he's saying that blood came up to the mouth of a horse. You're talking about 5-6 feet of blood. And then when he gives the measurements, what's the measurements?
By the space of 1,600 furlongs.
1,600 furlong is 200 miles.
Dang.
So how much blood does the human body hold? About 10 quarts? I don't know. Amayim, you a nurse, baby. I'm figuring like 10 quarts. I don't even care if you give it 20 quarts. That's a whole lot of people got to go to come up to the mouth of a horse for 200 miles. I'm in New York. 200 miles is damn near to DC. That's a 3-4 hour drive of seeing blood up to the mouth of a horse. And y'all think Christ is soft.
That's right.
Y'all think this is a game. See, when Christ comes back, this is why I've been so heavily on stop being in the sensationalism. Because what if Christ came back while y'all are in the sensationalism? Huh? What's going to happen? When he says, I never knew you, he's not just going to walk by. I don't know this nigga. No, he's going to hit you with that sickle.
Right. Right.
He going to put that blood in the street, baby. This is why I tell you to stop worried about garbage, man. Time is too damn short to be worried about this, that, and the third. Stay focused. Stay on target. The Most High is taking this place to war. He's bringing all this war, all this destruction to the earth for you. So he can put you back in your seat.
Message.
Blood up to the mouth of a horse. Woo! But check this out. Give me Ezekiel 39:12 because y'all you got to understand some things, man. Remember what they were doing in the Valley of Jehoshaphat? They went and got the riches and everything, all them dead bodies. Look what we got to do when we get into Jerusalem.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 39 and verse 12.
Come on.
And 7 months shall the house of Israel be burying of them.
7 months. 7 months shall we be burying dead bodies. That's a lot of bodies, man. That's just Jerusalem. That's the Valley of Jehoshaphat, man. Dead bodies. See, people don't want to read these parts of the Bible.
That's right.
They don't want to read who the Most High really is. They want to make him, they want to sugarcoat him, and he be some soft dude and make Satan this big tough guy. When Satan says, I don't mess with Yahweh. Y'all crazy.
That's right.
Satan works for Yahweh. Satan is more obedient to Yahweh than you are. Satan is the employee of the month every month. And y'all got the Christian church thinking they're fighting against each other. Satan know he can't fight Yahweh. Y'all the only ones think Yahweh soft. Y'all the only ones think y'all got time. Y'all the only ones think that it's sweet. Satan, no. I ain't messing with him. I do what he say. But Israel, my people, thank God he made a promise and he's a man of his word to our ancestors, because he should have laid us down a long time ago. Remember, you know, with Moses, he said, man, I'm dead all of them. Y'all forget that's who we talking about? I'll kill them all. And I'll make a mighty nation out of you alone. This is who, come on, man. When he called them to come to the mount and before God, they said he spoke. And they said, no, don't let him speak to us again. Just speak to Moses. Least we'll die. That's how powerful he was or is. And we just play around with him like it's nothing. Time to wake up. Time to get it together. Time to focus, Yasharah.
That's right.
All praises to the Most High. Let me get Zechariah 14 and 12 because we still in the war. I'm still dealing with the war because there's a nuclear war coming. Zechariah verse 14, and I'm winding it down, y'all. I do have one more. Get that. Hey, I got one more clip that I want you to get with Russia. I've been talking about it, but Russia is saying that they'll step in. They already sent threats. I've been saying it, but I like to prove it. Can you get that for me, Bubba Kashaw? When you get the opportunity, King? But yeah, man, nuclear war is coming. Here we go. My man's on top of it. Come.
Tensions between the United States and Venezuela have just entered their most dangerous phase yet. As President Donald Trump declared Venezuela's airspace closed in its entirety, President Nicolas Maduro responded with a dramatic reveal of his own: the deployment of 5,000 Russian-made Igla-S missile systems across the entire country. These shoulder-launched missiles, known to NATO as SA-24 Grinch, are designed to shoot down low-flying aircraft, drones, helicopters, and even cruise missiles. Maduro framed the move as a direct response to what he called rising U.S. aggression in the Caribbean, including American F-35 jets stationed nearby and ongoing counter-narcotics operations. Maduro announced the massive deployment during a televised military event in late October, boasting that the weapons are now positioned in the last mountain, the last town, and the last city. Over 5,000 trained operators have been placed on alert using simulators and rapid deployment drills to prepare for a possible U.S. strike. The Igla-S isn't designed to hit high-flying stealth jets like the F-35 or B-2 bombers, but it can make low-altitude U.S. military operations, the kind used for surveillance or close air support, far more dangerous. According to leaked documents and military sources, the deployment is part of a larger two-stage strategy. Prolonged resistance, thousands of guerrilla-style squads spread across the country, IGLA-S teams performing ambushes, hit-and-run missile attacks, and sabotage. Goal, make U.S. operations costly and unpredictable. Anarchization. Intelligence operatives and armed civilian collectivos provoke chaos. Riots, assassinations, and attacks inside major cities. Goal, make Venezuela nearly impossible to govern under foreign pressure. This marks a shift from classic military defense to a nationwide insurgency plan designed to bleed any invading force. Russia has backed Venezuela's moves, confirming new military shipments and hinting at even more advanced weapons. Officials in Moscow have suggested that surprises await the U.S. if Washington escalates the conflict. Venezuela already operates Russian S-300s, Buk Muk-2E systems, and Pantsir S-1 units, though many are aging or in poor condition. U.S. officials say no invasion plans exist, but Trump has authorized covert CIA operations and increased military pressure. The deployment of 5,000 IGLA-S missiles doesn't overturn U.S. air dominance, but it does create a difficult and dangerous environment for any American aircraft flying low. Analysts warn that if shots are fired, the conflict could quickly spiral into a regional or even global crisis involving Russia and possibly Iran or China.
Subscribe to
the Water King. So, Russia's very much involved. You know what I'm saying? Russia is very much involved. And when you see Russia, you see China. This is very much like the title says, and the third woe cometh quickly. But all praises to the Most High. Because that's all for us, baby. It's all us getting the hell out of here. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Okay, brother. That's Zechariah 14 and 12, Baba Kashar.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 12.
Come on.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem.
This is the plague. Come on.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Their flesh is going to consume away as they stand on their feet. Come on.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
And their eyes are just going to consume, melt away in their holes. Come on.
And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
And their tongue's going to just melt or consume in their mouth. What is that? That's nuclear war. The only thing that's going to make enough heat for that is nuclear war.
That's right.
This is the Bible talking about nuclear war here. The third woe. Give me 2 Peter's 3 and 10, Baba Kashar. Let's talk about more of this nuclear war. Nuclear war is in the Bible. This is why he says the next time it's going to happen with fire. The consuming fire. That's why all of them, he's telling them, get your weapons together. All praises to the Most High. To be sitting here and understanding these scriptures in this time, in this day. Instead of running around here, you know what I'm saying, with your eyes wide shut. You understand what it is. Bring that out, King.
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 10.
Come on.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
The day of the Lord's going to come as a thief in the night. Come on.
In the which the heavens shall pass away with great noise.
So we know that heaven means kingdom. You understand? It means rulership. So this, did you think that the heavens up there were going to pass away with Yahweh's You honestly think that? No, heaven meant rulership. That's why we say this is Esau's heaven, because it's his rulership. This is going to pass away with great heat. Come on.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
And the elements are going to melt away with fervent heat. Come on.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
Everything's going to be burned up. Come on.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye be in all holy conversation and godliness?
You see that? Everything's going to be dissolved and burnt up. Nuclear war, baby. The Most High said, I made the smith. Yeah. The Most High said, I made the smith that makes the bombs, paraphrasing. But he makes the smith. I mean, he controls the bombs. He controls everything. People don't understand who he is. He's doing it like he did Jehoshaphat. He's going to have them destroy each other. He's going to have these people who touched us destroy each other. These people who took our heritage. Remember, those other people were trying to take our heritage. But these people actually took our heritage, and he said, I'm going to plead with them. Message. And I'm going to get my heritage back. Bastards touch my people. This is why you should be rejoicing. This is why. Give me Jeremiah 51, 20-25, Baba Kishar. We winding it down, y'all. It's getting late. I know. My fault. I get a little excited. Shalakia. But we winding it down. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 more. 5 or 6 more. Maybe 10.
Shalakia, you said Jeremiah 22?
No, Jeremiah 51 and 20, bringing it down to 25. Yeah, Jeremiah 51, King.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 21.
Verse 20.
Verse 20, Shalakia. Thou art my battle axe and weapon of war.
He's going to use us. We're going to get some of this too now. We're going to get some get back. We're his battle axe, his weapon of war. Come on.
For with thee will I break in pieces the nation.
With us will he break in pieces the nations. He's going to let us get some justice too. Come on.
And with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
Will he destroy kingdom? That's the very elect. We're going to destroy kingdom. We're going to be down with that. Come on.
And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider.
The horse and his rider, the tanks, all of that. Come on.
And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
The chariots are what? The ships. Not spacecraft. You know what I'm talking about, the damn planes and bombers and stuff. Come on.
With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman.
Woo! Man and women gonna get it. Come on.
And with thee will I break in pieces old and young.
Old, they gonna get it. And the young, they gonna get it. They don't know the God that we serve. They don't know our God. They think he's soft. They think he lives by these rules. That you put him in a box. He flooded the whole earth, killed man, women, and child. By the millions. And you say he won't, not my God, not my Jesus. You don't know him. That's why you're not afraid of him. That's why you're more afraid of Satan than you are him. Come on.
And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid.
See that? And the maid. Meaning the young woman, the young man, and the young woman. Everybody gonna get it. Come on.
I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock.
The leaders and their flocks. Come on.
And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and the yoke of oxen.
Come on.
And with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers.
Come on.
And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord.
So this is the second Babylon. It's going to get everything that they did to us. When you go into the Revelations 18, it says that they're going to get the cup double. Most High is a just God. People kill me thinking that they can do all of this dirt. When we, the children of Israel, went into captivity, we got buck broken. We got our children fed to alligators. We got our women raped. We got our women they cut the bellies and took our children out and kicked them in the head with boots and then sold up cats in them. And this joker could just waltz into the kingdom. But we the chosen? No, it sounds like they the chosen. If that's your ideology. Sound like they the apple of his eye. Can just get away with all of that. And plus destroy the earth. And plus destroy the air. And plus destroy the fish in the oceans. And they could just waltz in. But we get condemned as a whole. It's a damn lie. Read on.
Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord. Which destroyeth all the earth, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain.
See that? He gonna handle that. Let me get Revelation 6. Let's deal with these rocks. Revelation 6, I think it's 17. No, 15, 16, and 17. Shalakia. 15, 16, and 17. Because these jokers are going to be running and trying to hide, man. Hide up in them rocks. Come on.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 7, verse 15.
Come on.
And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and mighty men, and every bondman, and every freeman hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountain.
Hid themselves in the dens and the rocks of the mountains. Barakatah, King.
Wow.
Khan, bring it out.
And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne.
He said, fall on us and hide us from the face that sitteth on the throne. This is a cut to the Trinity. What's the three? I don't even what I used to believe in. This is a cut right here. Come on. Because there's a face, there's somebody on the throne. Come on.
That sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb.
And from the wrath of the Lamb. So they're afraid of hiding themselves from the one who sits on the throne, and they hiding themselves from the wrath of the Lamb. Who's the Lamb? Yahweh Shai. Who's sitting on the throne? Yahweh. Come on.
For the great day of his wrath is come, And who
For the
shall
great
be
day
able
of
to
his,
stand?
and who shall be able to stand? The great day of his wrath has come. I don't know what y'all reading in this Bible, man, but I got a healthy fear. I know I'm struggling with things. I mean, I ain't saying don't struggle, but I mean, come on. Stay on target. You know, some things he's not going to take away from you right away. But stay on target, man. Let me get Micah 5, 7 through 15. We almost there, Yasharala. Micah 5, baby. I'm showing how we gonna get a part of it too. You understand? We're gonna do some things as well. But for the most part, you know, Yahweh just got this. We're gonna get a little get back too.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 5, verse 7.
Come on.
And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as a dew from the Lord.
Come on. So we're going to be in the midst of many people like we are now because we're scattered all over. Come on.
As the showers upon the grass that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men.
Come on.
And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people as a lion among the beasts of the forest.
So that's what we are now. If you go to our neighborhoods, we're in the midst of all the Gentiles, right? Who has rulership over us? You understand? Who's making money over us? You got the Arabs at the gas stations. You got Elam at the liquor stores. You got Moab at the cleaners and also at their food stores, and so on and so on. And we're surrounded by them, right? But we squatting, man. We here, and they see what they see is a crouching lion, right? They think they got us defeated, but they don't even understand that that's the setup. That's the setup of the Most High. He's bringing everybody that touched us around us and think that we're soft and think that we're there, think that we're just a crouching lion. But a lion crouching, a lion sleeping, a lion standing up, a lion taking a walk, it's still a lion. We still a lion, baby. And they think that they got the cage locked. But they actually in the cage with the lion, baby.
That's right.
They don't even know the danger they in. You in the cage with the lion. You think you watching. You in the cage and you touched us, and the Most High said, I'm going to give you some get back, and I'm going to surround you with them. He said, like a lion amongst them. Come on.
As a young lion among the flock of sheep.
See, we not going to be a crouching lion in that day. We're going to be a young lion. And he's saying it's going to be easy work. A young lion against a flock of sheep. You tell me who's going to win. It's the setup of your God. Come on.
Who, if he go through, both tread it down and tear it in pieces, and none can deliver.
And none can deliver. We're going to tread it down. We're going to tear into pieces, and none can deliver. Come on.
Thy hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries.
Our hands going to be lifted up upon our adversaries. Come on.
And all thy enemies shall be cut off.
And all our enemies going to get cut off. They thought they had us, man. They thought we was just a crouching lion. Who shall rise Judah up? Come on.
And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots.
And we're going to destroy their chariots and their horses, meaning their tanks, their vehicles. Come on.
And I will cut off the cities of thy land and throw down all thy strongholds.
And throw down all the strongholds, baby. Most High said, I'm going to throw down, baby. Come on. Come on.
Oh, and I will cut off witchcraft out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers.
Okay, he's not going to have no more power. The witchcraft and everything that they have over our people. He's not going to have no more power. Come on.
Thy graven images also will I cut off.
All the graven images that you see. I live up here amongst our northern kingdom brothers. That's all you see. Graven images, candles, freaking statues of Mary, statues of this, statues of that. All of that's going to get dealt with, baby. Come on.
And thy standing images out of the midst of thee.
Uh-huh.
And thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands.
No, you ain't going to worship no more idols. You're not going to worship the Virgin Mary no more. You're not going to worship an angel or Saint Joseph or whatever, Guadalupe. It ain't going to happen no more. Come on.
That's right.
And I will pluck up thy groves out of the midst of thee.
Uh-huh.
So will I destroy thy cities.
You're going to destroy. Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Come on.
Right.
Shema Mashiach Yahushua. And I will execute vengeance in anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard.
Such as they've never seen before. He's going to execute vengeance, baby. This is your God, man. There's got to be some rejoicing going on, man. The third woe cometh quickly. All praises to Yahweh.
That's right.
Where I'm at. Give me Revelation 19, 11 through 16. We almost there, y'all, Israel. We almost there. Revelation 19, chapter 11, 19, verse 11 through 16. Baba Kasha.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 11.
Come on.
And I saw heaven open, and behold, the white horse.
Come on.
And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True.
Faithful and true. Come on.
And in righteousness we do judge and make war.
Come on.
His eyes were as a flame of fire. And
his eyes were as that flame of fire, as they described him in chapter 1 of Revelation. His eyes had a flame of fire. Come on.
And on his head were many crowns.
And he had many crowns. Why did he have many crowns? Because he came back like as the Lion of Judah, the conquering Lion of Judah, and he took them off their heads. He didn't ask. He didn't beg. He came and snatched them off their heads. Conquered their kingdoms. This is Yahweh Shai. Come on.
And he had a name written that no man knew but himself.
Come on.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
Because he just came back from taking these kingdoms, man. They think Yahweh Shai, they think Christ is soft. Like he just coming back. Man, he coming back like a roaring lion. He coming back and taking stuff. His vesture is full of blood. Come on.
And his name is called the Word of God.
And his name is called the Word of Yahweh. Bashima Mashiach Yahushua.
That's right.
Come on.
And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, and white and clean.
They came down fly as hell, like the angels are, and they came back and they handled business, baby. Come on.
And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations.
Smite the nations, not save the nations. Do you hear that? He said he can't. Christ died. He's going to save all the nations. But when you go into the book, it says he's coming down to smite them. This is what happens when you don't read your book. Come on.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
He's gonna plead and talk with them. How's he gonna do it?
And he shall rule them with the rod of iron.
Just like we got ruled with a rod of iron with the whip and all of that, that's how Christ is going to rule this place. What are people talking about? Come on.
And he treaded the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of Almighty Yahweh.
See that? That's that winepress again. Whew. There you go, treading that winepress. That blood that came out to the mouth of a horse for 200 miles, that's Yahweh Shai. That's who the world ignorantly calls Christ. He ain't coming down talking.
Message.
Come on.
And he had on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Ba'Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
All praises. Conquering Lion of Judah, baby. Come on, man. All right, give me which one I want to go first? Give me Amos 9 and 8 through 12, Baba Kashar. All praises to the Most High. The water for everybody showing up tonight. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. I hope, everybody got edified or somebody. All praises. Bring it out.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8.
Come on.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom.
Uh-huh.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
He said, I'm going to destroy this place off the face of the earth. Come on.
Stating that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
He's not going to utterly destroy us. Come on.
For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
So he sifted us amongst all the heathen. Come on.
Like as corn is sifted in the sieve.
Uh-huh.
Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
Come on.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
That's the 2/3, man. They all shall die by the sword, man. He gonna get Israel too. Come on.
Which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent it.
Uh-huh. Come on.
In that day will I raise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen.
He's gonna raise us up, King. Come on.
And close up the breaches thereof.
He's gonna close up all the weakness, all the breaches, all the house nigga, all that stuff. We're gonna be strong again. He raising up the house of David again. Come on.
And I will raise up in his ruin, and I will build it as the days of old.
And he's going to build it up like the days of old. Come on.
That they may possess the remnant of Edom.
We're going to possess a remnant of them. Come on.
And all of the heathen.
And what?
And all of the heathen.
So you mean to tell me that's salvation? They sitting, what's happening here? Read that again.
Verse 12, that they may possess the remnant of Edom.
Come on.
And all the heathen, which are called by my name.
Come on.
Saith the Lord that doeth this.
Who does it?
The Lord that doeth
No.
this.
Nah, it's them nasty Hebrews.
The Lord that doeth this.
Nah, it's them camps. They hate everybody.
Saith the Lord that doeth this.
It's the Lord that doeth this. Bashima Mashiach Yahushai.
That's right.
If that ain't something to be cheering for, I don't know what it is. I got one more scripture, Yashabala. One more scripture. And this is my new favorite closer. Give me Revelation 2 and 10, Baba Kashar.
That's right.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 2, and verse 10.
Come on.
Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Fear none of those things which we shall suffer. Come on.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Some of us got to go to jail for this. Some of us got to be martyred for this. Come on.
That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Come on, tribulation. Come on.
Be thou faithful unto death.
Be what?
Be thou faithful unto death.
Nah, save the Gentiles now. What?
Be thou faithful unto death.
Be thou faithful unto death. Come on.
And I will give thee a crown of life.
Got to fight for your crown, baby. That's it. Got to fight for this crown. You got to be faithful unto death. But look at all what's going on for you, baby. Look at all what's going on for you, Yasharala. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. One question. Hey, Abner, did you ever get that song together? Man, there's just one song I heard, man. It is perfect for this. It's a short clip, but it boils my, man, it just rocked my soul when I heard it. I hope he was able to extract it from what I sent to him. Abner, please tell me you did it. If not, oh well. But beautiful song. So it was on the AI, the AI Bible movie. I don't know if y'all watched that, but if you don't, you should. And I was reading Amos, and man, they had this song on there that brought chills to me. And I was hoping to end it because it was appropriate to this lesson. But I don't know if Abner was able to make it happen. But at any rate, if that can't happen, all praises to you. How about Shimmy? I was shy. You understand? I hope that this class was edifying to my people. I hope somebody, the Most High used me to edify somebody. All praises to Yahweh, man. Israel, stay focused, man. Stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Don't worry about the sensationalism. You got bigger things to worry about than to worry about whether we believe in Cornelius this or he's an Israelite or whatever. You know what I'm saying? All the bull crap that's going on in Israel right now is just it's draining. You know what I'm saying? But it's really there. Those are spirits. You understand? Those are spirits to keep you away from what you're doing. But guess who's throwing them on you? That's the Most High. Because he creates the spirits. And he throws them at you. Why? Because he wants to see if you're going to follow him. He wants to see, are you going to go with this hype? He wants to see if you're going to stray away from him so that he can sneak up on you like that thief in the night and put that sickle on your butt. He wants to see where your heart's at. Everything that we've ever accomplished or we've done, even when you were in the wilderness, we were tried. When we went into the promised land, we were tried. We were tried during everything. He tells you that I try you through the fire to make you find gold. He tells you I'm going to try you to be a burnt offering that's sweet unto his nostrils. He said, I'm going to try you every step of the way. So stay focused, Israel. Stay on target. Stay focused and Kum Yasharala. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Abner and Ariel, come on out. Come on out. Come on out. The water for reading for me, King. I know it was a lot of reading, man. I appreciate you. And most I will, I'll be out there in Vegas, within a month or so. I'm going to come out and visit you, brothers.
I am the bar, King. You already know, man. You already know. Anytime, man.
All praises.
That's a mighty lesson, too, King.
The water, King. The water, man. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, I see Ariah. You up, Ari? Ariah?
Hey, Shalom, Shalom, family.
Hey, Shalom, King. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Hey, act like Black Rob said, like, whoa.
The water, King.
Bringing up the heat is like, whoa.
All praises.
Mighty lesson, man. Beautiful reading from the brother as well. HOI Vegas, Malak. And great teaching as well from the Macabre, family. Just keep it going, man. And mighty job from the brother Abner. It is calling AR Ab. And I read.
Yo, my man and him and I read, they doing some numbers up in here, man. This AI, that's ridiculously beautiful, man. Hey, I hope y'all are y'all are enjoying it like I'm enjoying it, man. I mean, these brothers are really putting these classes together, man. What a beautiful, beautiful thing, man.
The visuals definitely look great. Intro videos and everything. The flyers. Like we say, Israel, please, when we post out these flyers and these videos, please share it around. Let's continue to build that good habit amongst us. Let's keep promoting each other, keep uplifting each other through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It's very important. And when it comes to a nation, we got to learn how to do things together. So, let's teamwork is dream work. Same as when we have the teachers. We have the teacher Macabre bringing it out. We have the reader Malak from HY Vegas, holding it down with the reading. We got the brothers behind the scenes, Abner and Ari, tech crew, and everything. And, part of your job should be to help the promotion as well too. Let's keep this going, family. And inspire brothers and sisters to want to do more and even more for the work of the Lord. So let's keep that positive reinforcement amongst us. And let's just keep building, family. God. Keep it going. So I'll praise Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Quick announcement for HOI members. Reminder, the HOI mandatory Sabbath class will be this Saturday. And also, please make sure y'all get everything y'all need ready for the Feast of Dedication. That's coming up. All right. So other than that, let's keep it going and give you at least 30 seconds. And let's close out with the Lord's Prayer. Okay? All praise Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Rachakadash. Shemai Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allah Haynawa, Yahweh, Ahad, Abinawa, Shabbat Shemayim Kodash, Haya Shemka Yahweh, Malakwafka Taba'aratizaka Haya Isha Ba'aratiza Kawa Haya Bashamayim Natananawa Laham Hayuam Wasalachnawa Habawafnawa Kasalachnawa Habawafinawa Wala'a Tabiyainawa Banasayawan Abal Hawashainawa Mayan Rai Kaya Laka Hamalakwaf Waha'alal Wahataparaf Laiwalamyam Amen. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, and we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, for thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Curse upon the heathens, and also America. Shalak, Rayim, wa Anashim, wa Abadim, wa Haragim, wa Mashapatiam, Alakala Adawamium, wa Gawamium, wa Ayabian, wa Babakashah, the water throw up at Walam. Amen. We come to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to bring righteous judgment and death and destruction and wrath to the heathens, to those that try to come against the nation of Israel, and also to the wicked of the people of America that try to come against your word as well. So once again, family, let's continue to endure, continue to strive for the kingdom of heaven, stay focused, stay consistent, and keep each other in prayer. With that, Kwame Shala. Come.
Yeah. Shout out to my higher now, Yahweh. Shout out to Dark Side for this beat. All praises to my higher now, Yahweh, the house of Israel. Put your hands on your heart for your God. We gonna roll with Yahweh. What? He's out higher now. We gonna roll with Yahweh, and his name is full of power. Come on. We gonna roll with Yahweh. He's out higher now. What? We gonna roll with Yahweh, and his name is full of power. We gonna roll with Yahweh. He's out higher now. We gonna roll with Yahweh, and his name is full of power. We gonna roll with Yahweh. Come on. He's out higher now. Come on. We gonna roll with Yahweh, and his name is full of power. We gonna roll with Yahweh, he's out higher now. There's none greater than the God Yahweh. Every day he show us his power, and these storms, man, they devour. He has bodies, man, every hour. Life is sour, but he brings power. And his son, yes, we do honor. He's our father, a mighty father, and you defile us, why even bother? All you wicked ass men that started these powers, but he's the problem solver. Man, these scriptures hit like a revolver, shrapnel in your face like a bomber. Daughters of Zion, let's go warn her that the Lord God is about to abhor her. Wait, hold up. This is the reason why I'm living, and the reason why I'm even in existence is to please Hayanawa and to show Hayanawa that we have truly repented. Ain't no reason for a brother to come up to camp at the front like he got still. But if a real little brother by the will of the Yahweh, your camp, he might just bail. Wait, hold up. We gonna roll with Yahweh. He's out higher now. What? We gonna roll with Yahweh, and his name is full of